Hi guys, this is Lindy and welcome to my channel. This is the first live YouTube stream I've done. So if anyone in the chat can just tell me, can they hear me and can they see me? Lorna Torres, you seem to be the first one there. So if you can just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and see me, because I've got no one to tell me if this is technically working or not. Yeah, and you can thank you very much, Neon Limits, and you can see me okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see me okay, because I'm going to sit here for the next. Yay! Hallelujah! Yay! Thank you. It's so lovely to be able to interact with some people, because I spend so much of my YouTube life kind of in front of the camera, but not able to interact with people. So thank you, and thank you for showing up, because I don't know if anyone's going to show up or not. But I'm going to do this piece of work. I think it's going to be very powerful. I've got some things lined up, and my team are around me ready. And we'll see what happens. You know how I work. I work very much spontaneously. So I hope you guys are well. The whole purpose of this event this evening is to encourage the unification of masculine energy into the heart. I think it's one of the most important pieces of work I've done. I think other work will be spawned as a result of it. And I think it's vital at this time. I do think that masculine, thank you, Lyle, Michael. I think that masculine energy needs as much help as possible at this point in time. And, you know, we've all got to kind of get on with doing that now. Time's up. You will see from my previous videos that I had noticed all over the world that the age range struggling with this the most are in their 30s. I have now had personal witness and experience to attest to that. Those males in their 30s are struggling more than any other age range. I do believe they've been deliberately targeted, because those in their 30s will be the first age range en masse on Earth to go through the ascension process. Thank you so much. I'm waving at the people in chat, because I've never waved at anyone in chat, because I've never had chat on my YouTube before. If this goes well and there's a good response, I'll do more live YouTubes, because I actually quite like it. Lots of thumbs up there. I actually quite like it. And I like doing live radio. I like having that little bit of an edge that keeps you on your toe. Hello, Rachel. Yeah, so it's lovely to see names I don't recognize, but also names I recognize in there. So let's get launched in. I do hope you're well. I'm not going to launch in about what's been happening this end. Suffice to say, it's been a baptism of fire, but c'est la vie. What can I say? I'm going to do this big piece of work. Been building up to this for the last 10 days, and I think it's going to be great. Every single person that has Rosemary, hello, Jennifer, Minecraft Adventures, everybody that's showing up in here now, I believe is supposed to be here. And even if it's half a dozen people, 20 people, 30 people, 50 people, whoever's here in the live bit, I think is supposed to be here, because they're contributing their energy to what I'm about to do. And obviously, I'm assuming, because I do not know, I'm not technical at all, that this is automatically recording for YouTube, and I can put it up. It'll be up on my channel anyway. So if people aren't in this live recording with me or with us, then I'm sure it will be, you know, still very powerful if they tune in later. So the first thing I'm going to say before I get started is I'm going to launch in with this, because any masculines watching, if they've watched my work before, they know I love masculine and they know I love feminine. But I'm going to launch in like this, saying that I am a huge advocate of masculine energy and males. We need males, we need females. And, you know, I have noticed that doing this work now for 22 years, but specializing on this side of it for 11 years, how much the masculine energy is really struggling. And there's some gorgeous males that have got in touch with me saying that they want to be part of this event, and they're up for it, so to speak. And I think this is going to lead on to other things. Certainly in my own personal experience in the last 3 weeks, males are unifying very quickly. Now, whether they're unifying because they're around me very quickly, I can't say. What I can say is I've not seen males unify the way they're now unifying if they are given the right circumstances, and if they are connecting with energies that facilitate that, such as a catalyst, and if they are willing to go there. What do I mean willing to go there? You know, men often associate bravery, you know, like by standing up and being tough and fighting, but it's a damn brave thing to do, to actually reveal your vulnerability and your heart to another. And it sounds like romantic and flowery, but it really isn't romantic and flowery. It metaphorically speaking, being prepared to be stripped bare, wide open, and revealed to another or the other. And I don't mean stripped bare as in naked, although naked may go with it, but stripped bare as in allowing all of yourself to be seen. That is a very difficult thing for people to do. It's difficult for women to do that, for feminine energy to do that, but it's much more difficult for men, and there are different complexities to that. To get into the heart, masculine energy has to be willing to be revealed and to show their vulnerability and their emotion. You cannot think your way to the heart. You can only feel your way to the heart. It cannot be thought, it has to be felt. And, you know, as one feels their way into the heart, as that light amps up and that love amps up, everything that is not of that light within oneself, the shadow, and everything that is not of that love within oneself is going to get thrown up and smack you around the face. There is no doubt about that. We've all been through it. We've all been there time and time again. And those things that smack you around the face will be stuff to do with previous relationships. It will be stuff to do that you've repressed. It will be stuff like PTSD. It will be mental health issues. It will be anything sitting within the field. As the light that you are is amped up and turned up, so will the shadow. It is very true. The brighter the light, the deeper the shadow. And it sounds all flowery and lovely, but when that shadow has got a bloody great baseball bat and smacks you around the nuts and smacks you around the face, it hurts. What is the reaction if a baseball bat slaps you around the nuts and the face? You're going to run. You are going to run from that because it hurts. It hurts, and it hurts to be revealed in your vulnerability. This is a pattern I have seen multiple times all over the world and have just experienced now twice in the last 20 days personally. And it's a worldwide thing, but it seems to be that the crucial age range that are getting clobbered here are males in their 30s, but it is going into the 40s and 50s and upwards. Not so much in their 20s, and the younger generation are coming in with the new templates. So there is a real fear within all of us, but it seems really so much so within male energy of that vulnerability. To get into the heart and to stand in your power and be the most powerful you've ever been in your entirety since the fall of Atlantis and Lemuria, you have to be willing to go there. You have to be willing to connect emotionally, and you have to be willing to be as vulnerable as you possibly can be. And I'm not going to tell you it's comfortable, because it's not comfortable, but the rewards of it, if you go there, are phenomenal. And you can't get into the heart without it. So that's really the foundation of, let's say, the emotional part of it. And also another thing that, I don't really need to say, but I'm going to say it again. I stated it on the last video, is that what I've encountered in the last 4 weeks, let's say from interacting with a lot of people in their 30s, is often men equate, especially younger men, I'm not saying so much older, but younger men, I'm talking mainly in their late 20s or 30s, seem to equate their identity and what they are from their penis. And of course, it goes without saying, a man is more than his penis, same as I'm more than my boobs. I mean, but there's this real thing about being almost identified with what's below one's waist for a man. And again, this is all tied in with sexual programming, reptilian programming, designed to keep a man out of his power and always in the lower chakras. And this event that we're doing here is going to change all that. Because a man is never more powerful when he stands in his vulnerability. A man is never more powerful when he stands in his heart. A man is never more powerful when his penis is connected to his heart, which we're going to do in a minute, and he stands in that power and becomes unified. Then imagine a unified man coming in alongside a unified woman, part of the unified template, the Jeshua and Mary template. This is an inevitable step in human evolution. It's happening as I speak. Nothing can stop it. It's happening en masse and it's happening fast now. So it's like we've either got a unifier or we've had it. There is no time left. We don't have years to do this now. So we have to do it now. And we're so close. I mean, we're tipping over now. I'm seeing it, like I say, and it's happening fast, but it needs to be that little bit faster, because I do have concerns about the collateral damage, how many men we're losing here that are always going to stay in the reptilian programming and always going to stay with the penis below the waist, so to speak, programming. So let's get cracking. That's my lecture bit done. That's my foundation bit done. So let's get cracking. Now, I work, obviously, the way I work. I had a couple of bullet points, but it's going to go the way it's going to go. My crew around me. So I do feel that this is going to be very much activation and very much healing. Sometimes I'll have my eyes closed. I am being told by my team I will be doing some light language. I have done light language on my channel before. It's extremely unusual. For anyone who hasn't seen that, it sounds a bit weird and it sounds like a load of sounds. All I can say is it's very effective. Sometimes in my multidimensional healing sessions, I'm doing light language and clients are crying and having spontaneous activation. So it's doing something and it's working. I'm at a stage in my life now. Look, I don't care how weirdy, trippy shit it is. If it works, it works. So there'll be light language. The Mary energy is coming in here quite strongly over here. And we're going to do an activation. And I don't know what else is going to happen because I'm a channel. So I'm channeling today to unify men's hearts and have this event as a template to do it, so that something big happens here now, and anyone who watches it afterwards, hopefully it helps stimulate them to unify. That's where I think it's going. That's the little bits of detail I'm being given. So let's go into the next part of it. So what I'm going to do is change tack now a little bit, slow down my speech, which has been very animated, and go in kind of to a healing part of this now. And as you can see, I'm changing tack. So that's why I'm looking away, because I'm listening and tuning in. So for you guys that are here with me, and Jane in Bristol, blowing lots of kisses. I recognize some names in there. And to those I don't, hello and thank you. don't be driving a car while we do this bit. Hello, Steve. Don't be driving a car while you do this bit. Don't be operating machinery if you do this bit, because it's likely to be a healing activation, quite powerful. You should not be operating machinery. Sit quietly. You don't have to lay down, just sit quietly. And I don't know how long it's going to last yet, so I'm just tuning in now. So bear with me. It's different, slightly different part of the event now. So I call forward the energy of Mary. And there is a possibility, I can feel it now, I might cry. It's not because I'm sad, it's because they come with so much love that it makes your heart ache, that compassion. And I have Mary's hand on my left shoulder here. And also coming in as part of the unified template is the Jeshua energy here now. So doesn't mean I'm special or important. It means a representation of a unified Christed template, which we all are. It means they're coming to their universal energy is coming to amp that up as a template. They've been around for about 10 days, but they're here now. Okay. Those of you that are with me live in this now, and even those of you that watch this as a recording, if you just put your right hand over your heart. Oh, that has just gone up to about 100 for me here. So if I start acting a bit weird and look a bit shape-shifty, it's just because it's gone mental and I can't even keep my hands still on my heart because I've got these Jeshua and Mary with me. Woo. Oh my God, that is strong. Okay, bear with me. So put your right hands over your heart. And I want you to picture that there is a large pink energy forming under your right hand in your heart. And it might begin quite small, but it's rapidly multiplying, and it's doing this. It's rotating clockwise, and I see it. It's almost like a vortex. It's a pink energy that is opening up in the heart. So anybody that doesn't want a heart opening in this video, or as a result of this video, or shortly after this video, or this coming week, now is the time to leave the room, because it feels like it's going to go that way. So this is happening. This movement is happening. It's growing bigger. So now it's much, much bigger, this pink light. And it encompasses the whole area of the chest. The whole area of the chest. Denmark, Jonathan, Rain, Heather. Nice to see these people in here. So it's encompassing the whole chest now. Bright pink, and it's doing this. It's turning like a vortex. And as that heart energy gets bigger, we're going to spread the heart energy up. So it's pink. It's going up through the throat. It's going into your sinuses, into your ears, up into your forehead, your third eye, up above your third eye, up into the chakras up here, above the top of the head. The pink expands out, pushes right out, well beyond the size of your aura. It's going out many, many feet away from you now. All the way around and behind you. We bring the pink light as it's spreading down here again through the third eye, throat, sinuses, down into the here again. We're spreading it out where the arms are, down your arms. Spreading the pink light down into your tummy, into your belly. Spreading the pink light down into your pelvic area. And if you're a male, we're spreading this down through your penis, basically, and testicles. And if you are a female, we're spreading this through your vagina, your cervix. We're going up underneath, up into the back passage, into your root chakra. And we're bringing the pink light down the legs, down the thighs, front and back, down into the lower legs, feet. And then under your feet, there is the Earth Star. This is not a witchcraft star or anything like that. It's an Earth Star. So picture a very large star that your feet are standing in. We're going to take the pink heart energy down into the Earth Star, down into the Earth itself, beneath the Earth Star. So into the roots of the Earth. Then we're going to bring it up through the Earth Star. So you're anchoring your heart into the heart of Mother Earth, up through the Earth Star and back up into the body again. So your whole body now is encompassed with pink. And there's this really huge, it's going at this speed, the speed of my hand, vortex of pink energy where your heart is opening. So if you have not had a heart activation, this is extremely likely here and now or after this video or in the coming week. If you have, it's likely you'll have another one. It feels very strong because I've got these two behind me amping it up, Joshua and Mary amping things up here. And my hand is shaking, holding it together here. I'm trying to keep my hand still. It's all over the place. Okay. So now we've spread it out into your cells, your DNA, your cellular structure, your soul, your blood, your lymph, your organs, your mind. Let's get it all in the mind. It goes in like a mist through the ears, into the brain, into the mind. The heart is connecting up, no longer separate, no longer a separate vortex. It is connecting up to every part of your energy field, every part of your system. And now we want to really focus on connecting that heart up to the areas of the body that are within sort of the pelvic area. So again, we're going to focus on connecting up the heart energy with the womb, with the vagina, with the cervix, with the penis, with the testicles. We're going to connect it up. So there is no separation between the energy of love, divine love, unconditional love, joy, intimacy, intimacy, no separation between that and your penis, vagina, cervix, testicles. That should be a car sticker. So we're connecting it all up. And I want you to visualize, remember this vortex is still moving, visualize that there are meridians, which there are lines of energy, which I can see now psychically, in each and every one of you that run down from the vortex of your heart into your pelvic areas, into your penis, into your cervix, into your vagina, into your testicles. Meridians, lines of energy, which I can clearly see psychically now, running down, and I'm activating them. And you're activating them by listening to me and doing this along with me. You're activating it. They look like tiny little silver gossamer threads. It's like looking at a grid, like a network. I see your bodies disappearing and I see it all connecting up. It's all connecting up. And all this, as it connects up to these areas of your body, there is a retemplating of these areas so that sex is no longer just sex. I'm going to say a rude word here. Sex is no longer just fucking. Sex is intimacy. Into me, see. Sex is going to be empowering for you, the energy of creation for you. You're going to experience lovemaking in a whole different way when all this is connected up. Believe you me, you'll be into the realms of the tantric. Take it from one who's just done this on her own for the last 5 weeks. It all happened spontaneously. You are retemplating your sexual energy to what it was always designed to be in its higher form, which is fantastic compared to the programmed form, shall we say. So these gossamer threads are connecting up from the vortex of your heart, which is pink, which is doing this, running down to your penis, running down to your testicles, running down to your cervix, running down into your vagina, running down into your womb, all connecting up, all connecting up, all connecting up. Being directed by my team to come round behind you guys, because I don't see you as, I see you as completely transparent and a meridian system to me now. And I am connecting up your central nervous system at the alta major chakra behind the neck here, which is a big one that's activated. Coming round behind you. I want to come to behind your neck. Also want to come up here above your heads a bit. And I'm connecting something up, and I've got to go like this to do it. I'm doing it on all of you at the same time. Connecting up. It's like gossamer thread. So I'm connecting up to chakras above your head. Some of these haven't been identified yet. Believe me, they will be. All the way down, running down your spines, going into your central nervous system. I want to go right down to your tailbone, right down into your root chakra, right near your back passage, quite bluntly. I've got to run it down there. And I'm kind of weaving it in like a little gossamer thread and connecting up your central nervous system to your divine form, to your sovereign form, to your higher form. We need that connected up because your whole system is being upgraded to your heart's energy. Yep, so that's now happened. Okay, so I want to turn them, please. And I call this weaving the grid. So I'm weaving it in now to your DNA, your central nervous system, and your whole field. This is what I'm doing here. I do weird and wonderful things like this in client sessions. Never done it this way in front of a lot of people before, but hey ho, this is what I've got to do. So I'm weaving it in spiral-like fashion so it's all connected up. All connected up. So I'm reconnecting your meridian system, your central nervous system, so that you are connected to your heart's energy. Your heart is more open. You're having direct meridian through your own system communication between your heart and your penis, between your heart and your testicles, between your heart and your vagina and cervix and womb. There is direct communication now. So it's all connected up. There's no separate bits where this bit of you can be programmed by porn, or this bit of you can be programmed by something else, or this bit of you can be programmed by reptilian programming. It's all connected up to the hearts now. Good. So they're talking to me at the same time, clairaudiently here, and they're telling me that is, yes, being done. And your unification templates are being switched on, basically. So if you were on that road before, you've now just been jumped. And if you weren't on that road, you've just been switched on. So again, the people that are watching this are supposed to watch it. The people that are supposed to be here are supposed to be here. And again, I'm just going to weave it in, weave it in, weave it in, weave it in, weave it in. Oh, so it's changed tack now. So now I have to do it the template as it's been shown to me. Keep your hands, right hand over your heart, right hand over your heart while I do this bit. I have to take mine off a minute because I need two hands to show what I'm doing. Masculine representation of energy to my left, feminine representation of energy to my right. I see them transparent and in meridian form. I'm covered in goosebumps and gone freezing cold here. From head to toe, almost shaking with cold as I'm about to do what I'm about to do. Oh, goosebumps everywhere. I'm now going to bring the masculine and feminine energy inside you and the masculine and feminine energy outside of you together as a unified template. Hold on to your hats. Here we go. Oh, this is so strong. Left and right. Oh, God, I've got goosebumps everywhere. And as I bring them together, masculine and feminine, as I join my hands, there is no separation between the masculine and feminine energy in you. It is unified. There is no separation between the masculine and feminine outside of you that you're connected with in this form. As I bring it together, it melts, it melts, it melts and melts and melts and shoots up, out of the orbit of the earth, above the earth. It spins. It's spinning like this. All the particles of the masculine and feminine spin at speed and collide like two stars colliding. They collide and make a supernova. All the particles, like fairy dust, move really, really quickly, really, really quickly, completely more than merged. They are one, totally one. We could hold them in that form. Believe me, I've done it. I've been up there and done it. We could sit like this for the next hour and keep them in that form just for the hell of it, just to experience it. But we don't have to. We're going to bring that now down into human form again. So it's just like fairy dust. It's like space. It's like the galaxy. It's like universe. Now just by the power of thought. And it's very goldy, the alchemy, the color of alchemy. We rush them back together. They're spinning like this, like a vortex. Down they come, down they come, down they come. They come into a sphere-like shape, S-P-H-E-R shape. Down they come, down they come, down they come. As they come down, very, very quickly now, there's like not a separating off, but one has to go into a masculine representation. One has to go into feminine if it's a masculine and feminine body. If not, if it's just going into as a masculine and feminine energy within a body, it does not have to separate off. But for point of reference, we're seeing it going into masculine and feminine. If it's masculine and feminine within you, we bring our hands together again. Unification has taken place inside you. And I almost want to do this, and I'm not religious, but I'm being drawn to do this, almost to seal it in. It's masculine and feminine outside of yourself. The particles have gone back into the feminine. Particles gone back into the masculine. Feet in the earth star. Their feet are in an earth star. Taking it down to the earth, connecting the heart, connecting unification to the earth, up through the earth star, up through the body again, and it's done. Unification of masculine and feminine energy within the consciousness, within masculine and feminine within each and every one of us. The unification has just happened. This to me says immediately that anybody taking part in this live event now or afterwards watching it will fast track through a path of unification. They must do. I'm being drawn to do this with my hands, which is a spiral-like shape, and it actually is being woven into the field. This is being sewn in, weaving the grid. We're weaving the grid, weaving the grid. It's being sewn into the energy fields of anyone accessing this live event or the recording afterwards. So you are actually meridians have been all connected up. I just want to do all weird and wonderful things, which is what I'm doing here now. I've got my STARBEING team are making me do lots of weird things with my hands. Don't panic, it's still me. They work much faster than me, and I'm just going with it as the channel. As they move at speed, they're moving you round. So it's all being done, all being done, all being done. Anchor it down again. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Turn them. Unified. Job done. Great. Okay. So now we're going on to the next stage. Hold on to your hats. Where are we going next? Light language. Okay. For those of you that have never seen me do any light language before, it's still Lindy. I'm not crazy. It might sound like a load of nonsense. It is a form of channeling. It's something I've been doing a lot lately in client sessions. It seems to be enormously powerful. The Mary energy wishes to do it this way. She has done that a few times with me lately. I do have STARBEING team here as well, stepping forward. So they're influencing this as well. So I have got to say some words. Again, if you can change hands. If your right hand is hurting, put your left hand over your heart. The vortex of pink energy is still moving over your heart, but it's calmed down a bit now. You're unified. It's calmed down a little bit. So it's going like this, a bit slower, but it's still, your heart vortex is open. I'll make sure at the end of this transmission or this event that we calm that down a little bit so you don't walk out wide open like the TARDIS. So bear with me. Mary's stepping forwards. And again, you may see me face change. Don't be alarmed. I'll try not to change to a blue avian on camera. That does shit people up a little bit. I'm not expecting that to happen. But Mary's energy is really wanting to come in close. So I might morph a bit. I might change a bit. Or I might just still look like Lindy. Let's see what happens. So bear with me a moment. Gosh, it's gone very white here now. So the energy of your heart is about to change color because Mary's come in. There's some blue, but there's mostly white. It's mostly gone white, as if your vortex, your heart vortex, has got snow in it. So bear with me a moment. I have to do my STARBEING sign. Sorry, they're making me do this with my hand. Lisa, mwah, mwah. Yes, I am on fire actually. Brian, hello. I do love seeing people that I don't know and I know in there waving. Okay, so I have to do my STARBEING sign here, which is a blue avian sign. They're telling me to do that before I do this bit. I knew the STARBEINGs were linked with it as well, so bear with me. Asim de dim al lasim de and some on chair and Yim samatike machu onlilakem samtita o kamate masamata gonchantinka devan semato guna mchinkanda abate kamatechi mama patekichika mama katachika negatika mama katachika sinda mama katachika samatikita mama matakunchima matsinda mama matakan machika tatita mama matakina machika matata atepesa matakenda mataka utemeteke matateka mataka umateke matakena matakiti ola matachika matasafitekita umateke mataka machimatakiti umateke malakata machimatakiti umateke malaksa malakam machimatakiti umateke malakta samalaka malatimna ula mata ula mata atatata patomatati amatatata mudititi amatatata mudititi amatamata mudititi amatamata mudititi amatamata mudititi amatamata mudititi amatamata mudititi ola matisa malamenda kundambanabe umadakasa maletikum mudachitlavi ola mamanden botas fulaka jammadakata inamata patapano mukundamete ala chumata fakiti ola matakita pachipele Come, come into the heart. Come into the heart. Come into the heart. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. It is time. It's been time. It's been a long time. It is time for humanity now. It is time to come into your heart. You must trust. You must let go. It is time. It is safe. It is love. It is good. There is no harm. There is everything for you within the heart. You must trust. You must come now. You must come into the heart. Great treasures within the hearts. The kingdom of heaven within the heart. The kingdom of heaven on earth within the heart. You must come now. You must come now. It is safe now. It is safe to come into the heart. Trust. Feel your hearts. Feel your hearts. See gold. See the color gold. See the color gold. Walk into your heart. Walk into the gold. See yourself as a man. See yourself as a woman. See yourself as light. See yourself as light. Walk into your heart. Walk into your heart. Walk through the gold. Walk through the gold. Feel your heart expand. Feel your heart expand. Feel it get so large. Feel it get so full. Feel it full of love. Feel it full of joy. Feel your heart expand. Feel it full of gold. Feel it move within you. Feel it spread within you. Feel it spread to all parts. Feel it spread down your body. Feel it spread up your body. Feel it spread out of your head. Feel it spread in your aura. Feel it spread down your body. Feel it spread into the earth star. Feel it come up again. Feel it come into the heart. 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 We are calling you. We are calling you. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. Come into the heart. Come into the heart. Your ancestors are waiting. Your loved ones are waiting. The angels are waiting. Your star beings are waiting. Your lineage are waiting. Come into the heart. Come into the heart. Come into the heart. The door is open. The door is open. All is gold. All is alchemy. Walk in. Walk into your heart. 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 Wow. That was the most active light language I've ever done in my career. That's my little face is rosy. I break out to a sweat. Wow, that was powerful. That was using the energy of Mary, the energy of Jeshua, Jesus, the star being energy channeling through spirits, the whole works here. Bringing you in. If there aren't people unifying left, right, and center here, I'll be a monkey's uncle, because there certainly are. Okay, so we've done that bit. Yeah, so Delta, step back a little bit for me. Thank you, because it's hard for me to focus because our energy is so high. So star being. So we're going to go into the next phase of it now. We're going to go into the next phase of it now. Waving at people. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Golden Hawk. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, my dear friend, Lisa. Right, so we're going to go into the next part of it now, which is we're going to talk a little bit. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm having something happen to my central nervous system here. So it looks like I'm going to be channeling something a little bit different. I didn't think I was going to channel this bit, but my team are interfering with my central nervous system at the back here. So I am going to be doing some more channeling of some description. Oh, yes. Okay. I've got to channel. Bear with me again. This is a masculine energy. Woo! Fiddling with my voice box, so just bear with me for a moment. I was going to talk about the sexual energy and the practicalities of it, but he wants to do it this way. Noah. Okay, Noah wants to do it this way. Bear with me. Noah, I've got to call him Noah. Hang on. Got to adjust a bit because he's a lot bigger than me. Right, hold on. Oh. Such a pleasure to meet you. I haven't worked with Lindy before, been standing waiting a number of weeks now for this. And Lindy was rightfully saying she was about to do this a certain way. We, her team, had slightly different ideas. You'll notice, don't be alarmed, we're playing with her voice box. It's dropping a little bit deeper. It's still your girl, still Lindy, still very much here. She's just allowing us to do this. The reason we wish to do it is because our vibration is just going to tip that balance a little bit more to get you where you need to be for your highest outcome and highest evolution. We're going to address this first to the men. I myself am a man. I may be a ninth dimensional man, but I was once human. I know all too well what it is to be a man. Lindy's smiling because her brain is working out, oh, that's why a man had to come through and do this bit. Yes, that's right. When a man procreates with a woman, he has had a particular mindset. Much of that mindset, even if he has love for the woman, has been around the mechanical performance. We're going to say to you to throw the rule book out of the window from here on in. When you interact with a woman, or when you interact with anybody that you love, so it doesn't have to be a woman, when you interact in intimacy with anybody that you love, the primary objective is connection, not erection. Lindy's trying not to laugh. And she's not succeeding. She finds it funny that we rhymed connection and erection. That's how her brain works. It is, yeah. The primary objective is to connect, the connection. The connection is everything. To approach lovemaking not as a combat sport, but as an opportunity to connect. For those of you that are now wired in and unified in your heart, this will be quite natural, will not be something that you have to logically, habitually put in place. But by connecting tenderly and emotionally with the heart, using the heart as the entry point, not the penis, not the vagina, using the heart opens up doorways that you cannot believe. If you approach intimacy and lovemaking through the heart, the tenderness, the care you feel for this person, how wonderful you want this person to feel, not how wonderful you want you to feel, how wonderful you want them to feel. We want you to imagine. We want you to imagine that this is the last time you're ever going to get to make love to that person. It's the last time ever. What would you do if you knew that was the last time? You would take as much time as you could. You would touch and you would caress and you would make each movement count. Because you knew it was the last time. Your primary objective would be to feel their heart and you to feel your heart. And to experience in a way that you've never experienced before. The equipment below your waist almost becomes redundant at that point. Don't expect your equipment that was hard to stay hard, because it may well not. And yet you will still climax in your stomach, in your heart, and out of your head. Don't expect that equipment to work the same way as it did before, because you are now connected up to intimacy. But you will feel bliss like you have never felt before. And we say bliss. This is what your tantric teachings talk about. They talk about orgasms in the heart, orgasms in the head, orgasms all over the body at once. She knows. She's experienced it all on her own. 2-hour blissed out orgasms, leaving the body, being knocked out at one point. Lindy's laughing here because she's not overly impressed that I'm sharing all of this with you, but she is laughing and shaking her head. These are not only amazing experiences and intimacy and bliss, and how love making was always designed to be unprogrammable, non-reptilian, beautiful, but it's the energy of creation. It's the energy of divine love. It's the energy of pure love. But it's spiritual practice. Your lovemaking is a spiritual practice that doesn't deplete your body, but energizes your body, re-energizes your body. You're walking high for days afterwards. 4 or 5 days, walking high. Full of energy, pumped up with energy. because you've used your Kundalini energy, you've used your sexual energy in the way it was designed to be used, to be taken up the body, out of the top of the body, then recycled down back through the body again, down back through the earth star beneath your feet. Believe us when we say these aren't practices you're going to have to really concentrate and work at. These come naturally with the path to an open heart. There are a few practical things that, you'll excuse us, I'm trying not to laugh because Lindy is interjecting and saying, but don't forget to say this, don't forget to say that. We don't really have to say this, but we're going to indulge Lindy a little bit here. Lindy is also wanting to explain that by not having orgasms as the primary objective, like we must get an orgasm as quickly as possible, by prolonging it, sometimes prolonging it over days, when that happens, it is a transcendental experience that regenerates the body and is out of this world fantastic. As Lindy would say, is this not the fuck of the century? Is this not the fuck of the universe? And we have to laugh. This is why we love Lindy, because she makes us laugh, and she is very down to earth and makes people laugh and makes herself laugh. This is the treasure that is part of your heart, and it is vital that you use it in this way, that you break free from the programming that has been holding humanity back, particularly the masculine expression of humanity. And you approach your connection with the person you are attracted to, the person you care for, the person you love, that you approach that in this way, tenderly, feeling it all. Some of you will cry. Expect to cry. Crying is good. If you are lovemaking and in intimacy and you are crying, you are hitting the spot. You are hitting the right buttons, as Lindy would say. If you're crying and you can feel it in that way, because it's so beautiful, then you know you are having intimacy. It is one of the most powerful things that humans can experience on this planet, but it's also a powerful tool of creation, heals the body, makes you younger, regenerates the body. It's a transcendental experience. It connects you up to heaven and earth, stars and earth, through the earth star. It puts you on your highest path. It puts you on your highest outcome. It's all connected. There is no separation between your intimacy now and your spiritual path. There is no separation now between your intimacy now and your highest outcome for your life. There is no separation now between your intimacy and your divinity. You are unified. Those of you that are in this space are becoming unified. Some will unify through this video, some will unify afterwards, but you will now fast track into unification because your souls were screaming for it, crying out for it, crying out to come into the fullness of who you are. And because you are unifying, you will unify others. Others will be drawn to you. They will imprint upon your unification and will themselves unify. Is that not beautiful? Is that not a flower in the garden, sprinkling some seeds and many other flowers come up? Is that not beautiful? the gift that keeps on giving. Each one of you that unifies others. They get to imprint, they get to feel your frequency. How beautiful is that? My name is Noah, and I lived on the earth plane a very long time ago. What you call an ascended being now. I'm a 9th dimensional. To Lindy, I look very human, and I do maintain quite a lot of human characteristics. But you would call me an ascended master, really. I'm ascended in that form. I've been wanting to come through for a long time now to do this part, and it had to be a masculine energy that did it. If there was a male energy standing next to Lindy now that was human, he would have done it. So I'm taking the place of that male human at the level at which Lindy can hit, which are these levels, so that you have a balanced masculine and feminine, as well as a unified feminine. You have a unified masculine standing alongside, as well as Jeshua and Mary behind here. The last thing I'm going to say before I step back from Lindy is remember those first words I opened with. Your life as humans on this planet goes so quickly. You take so much for granted. You think it's all going to go on and on forever. You never know when it's your last moment to transition, to leave the earth plane. Try and live every day and every moment as if it were the last one, not in a morbid, heavy fashion, but in the, I've got 24 hours. What good can I do for others? What amazing thing can I experience? How can I tell the people I love that I love them? How can I make a difference? How can I be remembered for being a good person? And if there are people around you that you love, tell them. And if there are people around you that you can hold, tell them. Don't waste a moment. Because today could be your last moment. And when you look back, you will say, I wish I had said it. I wish I had done it. And when you are intimate with your partners, and when you are intimate with the people you are attracted to, treat them as if they are gold. Something precious. Something special. In that moment, you hold their heart in your hand. And they hold yours in theirs. How beautiful is that? 2 hearts entwined as one golden heart. Is that not beautiful? You take their heart into your heart, and they take your heart into theirs. Is that not beautiful? It is one of the most incredible things you will experience whilst in the human body. To connect in intimacy with someone that you care for and love. It is the energy of creation. It is unification. It is you in your highest form. It switches on all of these dormant abilities within you. This has been kept from you, hidden from you for generations, and not anymore. It's time for you to experience the fullness of who you are. So grab every moment of this life. Be kind. Be good. Be compassionate. Be loving. And make sure that the people that are in your life know it. Because love breeds love. Spreads. Creates more love, more creation, more unification. It spreads like flowers in a garden. For me, as Noah, that is the most important message I can bring today. And for Lindy too. Lindy is crying because she can feel it all. She's been through a lot of heartbreak in her life, including within the last 48 hours. A second unified male has run. It was touch and go whether she got up here tonight. But she always chooses love. She always chooses the heart. She always chooses to stand up. And she always will. And that's why we love her. Okay. I'm going to stand back now from Lindy. And the energy now is all gold around all of you now. This is the color of alchemy. Oh God, a lot of tears. This is the color of alchemy. So your energy now is gold, all gold. Noah leaves us with a symbol of two hearts. Two gold hearts have become one within your chest now. Unified energy. Also being given the energy of the chalice, which is an activation of consciousness. That's also gold. The gold chalice taken into the heart. That is an activation. That is a code. So you can visualize or feel a golden chalice taken into the heart. You'll notice that I'm rocking backwards and forwards a bit. This is another thing that I'm going to be led to say to you to do, to move sexual energy and to move sacred energy from that base chakra. Rocking a little bit helps. That rocking on that root chakra as well. Rocking can also move the energy up, and I'm rocking that quite naturally here. That's why I thought I'd say it as well. As above, so below. The unification is complete. I'm just weaving in now, just weaving in the energy over you all and above myself. I'm doing certain things here that I don't understand all the language of, but I know what I'm doing. I've done it before. And I'm rocking because I'm moving the energy that's been activated here as well. All gold for your system. All your fields are now vibrating with gold. As above, so below. And it is done. It is done. The last part of this event is I have a golden angel stepping towards me, which also wants to step in through my energy field. She is completely and utterly gold and extremely beautiful. And she wants to just step through to bring that angelic vibration. I'm scratching my face because when spirit come close, they make your face all tickly. She wants to bring an angelic vibration all over this now. All gold. And as she comes in, it's gone very angelic now. She's bringing angelic vibration around all of you. This angelic vibration will clear any impediments or anything away from your fields that has been holding you back from heart activations, holding you back from coming into your heart. It's all coming in now around you. And, you know, I'm not religious, but there are very many religious figures here, but I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, but they are sprinkling. She is sprinkling. I'm not going to call it holy water, but she is sprinkling some divine essence, I'm going to call it. I feel more comfortable than saying holy water, but there's like a divine essence that's being sprinkled over you. So it's a high vibrational liquid that's been sprinkled over you now and over me. Sure, again, I'm doing lots of weird and wonderful things in my hand. I just weave it into your energy fields. That's what we're doing now, weaving it in. It's been just sprinkled over, very angelic, very much. We have Mary Magdalene, but this is very much Mother Mary energy as well. She's all of love and the heart, and everything is gold. Now, when everything goes gold like this, it's alchemy. It shows me it's been done. It's worked because it's gone all gold. We've just transformed it. So it's gone gold, which is a great sign. Okay. So that energy is just going to step back a little. Well, she's still going to stay with me. Okay. She's just step back a little bit. Wow. There we go. Look at the time we've finished. 22:11. 22:11. 22.11. What's the odds of that? I've just opened my eyes and it's 2211. Is that not magical in itself? So I'm just gonna indulge myself because I don't ever get to talk to the people. Oh, Safina. I never get to talk to the, well, unless people drop me an email, I never get to talk to them. So I'm just going to indulge myself a little bit here and just look at some of the comments there. Alex, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That was, I didn't know what to expect. Jonathan, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anna Maria, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, Anna, another Anna. It's saying it's 23:12 there. Hello. So, Lorna, thank you. I love you as well. Thank you. Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Hope you're well, darling. Those of you that have been in here, I feel like you're fast tracking through unification. So it means that you'll be able to unify the people around you, imprint on it. You're so welcome, CKJA, Jennifer. Mwah. And if this goes, you're so welcome, Tori. And if this I think it automatically records for YouTube. I'm not very technical. If it does, great. Can you spread it far and wide? Because I think that's going to help a lot of people. Thank you, Golden Hawk Oracle. Thank you very much. And like I say, I hope it does a lot of good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's my role, isn't it, really? Love and the heart. Oh, that's lovely, Jennifer, who felt an angel touch her during the activation. Yeah, so when it does go onto you, you're welcome, Maggie. When it goes up onto YouTube, if you could just spread it to whoever needs it, and hopefully, well, I'm a huge believer who gets to see it is meant to see it. Little glitter bug, thank you. So obviously, thank you, Tori, thank you, Valerie. Obviously, the people that were in here live were meant to be. So your energy contributed to powering that up. I'm not going to take the credit for it. Your energy contributed to that, and anyone that watches it afterwards is meant to watch it afterwards. It will still be powerful and it will still do what it needed to do. But the guys that were meant to be here were here. So I'm about to wrap that up now, that stream. So I can't thank you enough. I didn't know if anyone would show up or who would show up or if it was even work. So it's lovely to interact with you guys. And thank you for showing up. And if you could spread it far and wide, I would be infinitely grateful because I think it will help some people. I'm going to wish you so much love. Oh, Valerie, yeah, a lot of pink, and Deborah. I'm going to wish you so much love. I'll be back on YouTube in the next few days. Until then, I will love you and leave you. I have to leave with your punch line. Hey, well, you're so much. As that, I think that might be Jane saying Bristol loves you, and I love you as well if that is. But even if it's not, I love you, Jay from Bristol. So thank you so much, and I just hope you benefited from that. It was, we give it all we got. So we can do. Peace out.